What up, y'all? It's your boy Var. Welcome to Var World Boxing. We are back again. All right, we're gonna be looking at an interview from a Filipino legend, Nonito DONAIRE. All right, we're gonna be looking at his analysis and prediction from an interview from Fight Hype. All right, shout out to Fight Hype. All right, we're gonna be looking at the interview itself, and then we're gonna talk about exactly what he's saying. All right, I got a lot of flack. My last video. All right, with Pacquiao and Spence doing my prediction. Oh, you don't know boxing. Who are you? All right, of course you're a Black American. You know, getting all that extraness going on in the video. But let's check out and see what your brethren says about what's going on. Maybe I'm on to something. Maybe not. But before I get into the video, make sure you shoot the jab at the like button. Hit the subscribe and shoot that. Press that button right on that bell icon to make sure anytime I shoot a video and I upload one and I'm here, you here with me. You understand what I'm saying? All right, let's get on to it.
And I don't count Pacquiao at all, out. I mean, I think that he has the capability of doing it, of winning the fight. The question is he motivated? Is he hungry enough? And the other side is, how is he going to be fighting against a Southpaw?
All right, there it is. All right, so he understands that it's going to be difficult right there. All right, Nonito DONAIRE, the one that just beat Obali, okay? He's turning back the hands of time, just like how Pacquiao was attempting to do against Spence. Young, hungry lion. Now, what he's doing is questioning his hunger. I never question his hunger at all. I personally think that Pac still has that hunger to be great. All right, he has that chip on his shoulder after the defeat from Floyd Mayweather Jr. You understand what I'm saying? So I think he does have a more hunger than maybe Nonito DONAIRE thinks. But also, he's facing another Southpaw. And that's another reason why I picked that video with David Diaz and him, because that was the last Southpaw that Pacquiao has faced. It's totally different when you're facing someone that is just like an orthodox fighter and things like that. When you have to use different punches to get, to hit an open target and to get away from shots and to avoid shots that you usually are not able or able to do or are not able to do against a orthodox versus Southpaw fighter. You know what I mean? So let's take it.
Right, when everybody's been fighting, as a Southpaw, you have a
angle
blind
advantage,
spot, right? You have the blind spot that he goes to constantly. Will he be able to do that with the Southpaw? That is the question that everybody is eager to see, But do I think that he has the ability to win the fight? Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Again, when you're facing a Southpaw fighter, it's just like how two orthodox fighters are fighting. I'm orthodox. I will fight against another orthodox fighter. I faced them a lot in sparring and things like that. So I know that I have to throw certain punches, and I also know the advantages I have when I'm facing a Southpaw. I'm able to get into the blind spots, just like you said. Which that's how you can create better angles. Something that Lomachenko does very well when he faces, orthodox Southpaw fighters. He's able to see that a lot. A lot of the times you see him like switching angles, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? He has awesome footwork. Same thing for me. I feel like Pacquiao has great footwork, so he'll be able to utilize that, and his hand speed and things. And he's extremely strong. And your strength is the last thing that goes. All right, so I believe he can do that. And again, I said in my video, Errol Spence goes straight back sometimes when he does his defense. Hopefully he fixed that up and is able to turn if Pacquiao is able to actually catch an angle. But let's see some more.
What's the best chance to victory? What do you think he's got to do to get past that long jab of Spence and
that's
big young guy?
Well, I just it's very difficult because we've never seen him in a Southpaw match with a caliber like Spence, and especially with the reach. Because
don't you think it's interesting, right? The way he's posing the question, all right? He's posing the questions as if he's not posing a question like, "Hey, what do you think Spence can do to beat Pacquiao?" He's saying that what can Pacquiao do to beat Spence, as if he subconsciously feels that Pacquiao will have the bigger challenge getting across that finish line with Spence. As opposed to Spence having a hard time getting past Pacquiao. it seems like the person that's interviewing is leaning more towards Spence winning anyway. All right. Y'all people that be looking at my video, man, man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all not listening to the full video. Y'all want me to be all on Pac's jock. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real on what I see. And as you can see, the interviewer understands what it is. Nonito DONAIRE also understands what's going on.
If you have two southpaws, right?
Yep.
For him, he likes to do this, right? Well, the jab is just right there, right there. So, is he gonna be able to get out of it? You know, it's the question that people is constantly asking. You know, because on here, he can always go here, or he can always go to the side. But here, you can't go here. It'll be like this, you know. It's like, yeah, it. So he has to strategize against a southpaw, a taller southpaw who has a good reach and who has a good jab.
Just like I said in my video, it's gonna be difficult. That's why you can't just go off of the people that Pacquiao faced that were southpaw. I'm sorry, that were orthodox before, because you're not gonna see the subtle nuances. You know what I mean? The things that make fighters great are the subtle nuances, the way the foot position, all right, and which way they're delivering their punches, the angle that they're delivering their punches, and the way they're able to avoid punches. You're not gonna be able to see that when you're looking at the southpaw orthodox type style fighting the whole time. I had to go back to see the last time Spence faced the southpaw, because the difficulty will be for him as well. It's gonna be a different look for him. I bet you in sparring these guys are facing southpaws right now, just so they can get their bodies used to moving a different way, going into it, and trying to find an angle to get over, you know, that bad person's jab, or you know what I mean, coming on the other side, shooting that jab and then shooting that jab to the body, as opposed to shooting it straight. That's something that they both like to do with that angle, that southpaw, the orthodox angle, is shoot that straight right hand to the body, or straight to the head, because that's open. As long as you keep that left foot on the outside foot, the jab foot of your opponent with the orthodox fighter, that right hand is going to be open. But if it's the opposite way, that right hand's not going to be open anymore. You got to use your lead hand and to jab that body. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe feint and then shoot that jab up top, and then follow with a right hand and get that right hand open. Y'all need to pay attention to boxing a little bit more. It's more than just going in and looking for a slugfest. It's the subtle nuances. Pay attention.
You know, and will it be very difficult for him? It could be very difficult for him.
What do you do? Do you use your feet, feints?
Feint is definitely the key, because you know he does this, right, and that's why for Spence is the jab, stepping up. For him, it's the feint, head movement.
Feint,
Head movement, and getting in there.
You think Spence can handle Manny's angles?
That's the thing, is that there's no angle. You go angle right here. If you're a southpaw, you go angle, boom, boom. It's like fighting a right-hander. The angle is if I'm coming this way, the angle is here.
Right.
To the left.
He drops it straight right down the middle to the body, to the head, with the jab over. An angle here, you can't.
okay, so the angle that he usually uses is that. I think you can still get an angle. All right, I think you can still get an angle, especially when Spence covers his head. He can double up on the jab, use that front foot turn, and get that straight going, where he's now square to Errol Spence. If he continues to get in that high guard without the proper exchange, I'm talking about Spence, Pacquiao can't get a good angle. He just would have to get in and out a little bit. Get there, get into a square position, shoot the body, shoot the head, and boom. That's what I personally believe. You can still get an angle, but again, he hasn't faced another southpaw the caliber, especially the caliber as Errol Spence. That last person had a 66. The David Diaz guy, he had a 66-inch arm reach. You understand what I mean? It's gonna be completely difficult, man. I'm not gonna go through the full interview here with Nonito DONAIRE. I'm gonna post the link in the description. Fight Hype. Salute to you guys, man. This is a good interview with a good fighter from the Philippines. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all I got for y'all, man. Let me know how you feel in the comment section. You understand? Share, like, hate, comment. You know, do what you do in the comment section, man. You already know I respond to the people who who actually talk about the video, not people that just go around talking about delusional. You're delusional. Oh, you're just a black YouTuber. All that extraness, man. I'm not responding to that. Y'all could talk to each other about all that extraness and get emotional about the situation. All right, holla at your boy, Evolve Our World Boxing.